Welcome again, everybody, to Hot Plate Madness. The fabulous Jen Martin. I'm
Has
Roger.
returned for
And
another week of glorious Hot Plate
today,
Madness.
you need onion rings. And I'll tell you right now, you need some onion rings, Jen Martin.
I'm not
Everybody
an onion
needs
ring
onion
fan.
rings.
I'm not an onion ring fan.
Well, and the funny part about this is I love onion rings so much, but I've never actually attempted to make them myself. So this should be a fun and exciting episode.
You didn't tell me this when we were planning the
You know,
episode.
I tell people stuff on a need-to-know basis. Jen Martin did not need to know that information until right now when we started the show.
Clearly.
So the other cool thing we're going to do, though, is if you remember last week, we had some leftover hamburger. And so we're going to turn those into some sliders to go with our onion rings.
Right. A little slider with your onion ring.
Yeah. So first thing we need to do, of course, with onion rings is get our hot oil going. So we've got some vegetable oil here.
Yay!
Jen, if you wouldn't mind pouring in.
Shall I turn this on?
Please turn it on.
Yep, it's working.
And our biggest concern from last week's episode, when it was recommended that we try to do some onion rings, is can we actually get this oil hot enough? And we'll find out. That's probably good.
Are you sure?
You can pour it all in if you want. I'm also attempting not to burn down the entire building. But we'll let that heat, and while we're doing that, now Jen, are you going to participate in the cutting of the onions, or do you want to handle the sliders?
What do you think, Roger?
Okay.
Use your brains.
Let me switch sides with you then.
Punch you in the face with knowledge. I don't cut onions.
Because we've got a couple onions. We've
Okay.
got the sweet onion, and then I grabbed a white onion as well, just because I really love white onions. Normally, I believe most of your onion rings are usually the sweet onions. And we'll start
What am I doing
cutting
with
those.
this?
Well, you've got your pan.
I don't
there.
make sliders.
Well, you got.
I don't like burgers either.
Well, you know. You
This
want
is not my
Do you want
episode.
the red meat, or do you
I'm
want
gonna
the-
have an episode about this episode.
We're all waiting for.
Okay, what do you want? Seriously,
So, well,
what am I doing with this?
you're putting them into probably little patty guys, and then
Oh.
kind of cooking them. And then you've got some cheese right there, and then we've got some tomato right over there.
Where's Logan? He likes burgers.
I know he does. Meet Mr. Beefy Burgers. So this onion right here, we want to cut it in like, you saw I got rid of the ends. You can certainly turn those into onion rings if you want. Then I'm just cutting little kind of 1/4, 7 inch
Logan!
or so slices.
Can you
there.
help me?
Yeah.
I don't want to do the burgers. I'm standing here just like
Yeah,
praying that
she's panicked.
What do I do?
I don't know.
We're doing sliders.
So you just make
What do you-
little tiny patties.
Okay,
I explained
but
that to
don't
her.
you mix stuff or something?
Well, seasonings.
Sonny keeps laughing at me over there.
We got seasonings. We got a bowl.
Right, what do you want? See? See, this is stuff Roger wasn't telling me. He just handed me the burger meat and was like, make
Do something.
patties.
I had forgotten that the last time we made burgers was Logan's Beefy Burgers, and that Jen wasn't skilled in this area.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe we should have had
That's
a.
why I said, where's Logan? And then, like a savior and an angel from heaven, he comes walking through the door. And I was like, Logan! All right.
So
just-
you'll
you just
notice
didn't
I
wanna get your
cut
hands
the
dirty.
onions, right, and now we're just kind of popping them apart a little bit because you want your ring pieces, okay? So you'll see that on this camera here. on
I've
the
never made
side.
sliders with.
Logan,
Beef.
What do you want? Do you want Shire?
Yeah,
you want
Shire,
garlic?
garlic, salt and pepper.
Oh, Jen, do you want to explain to the audience why you're calling it Shire?
Oh, because where's the salt and pepper?
It's right here on the table.
Oh, okay. I was like, where'd it go? All right. So, my father, there was this debate on Facebook like a couple months ago. Someone was like, how do you pronounce
That word that
That
none of us can
word.
pronounce.
What,
Is
say
it-
it. Say it, Jen. What is it?
Chestershire or Worcestershire? There's like 8,000 ways to say it, people. Let's be real, okay? So my dad gets on Facebook because someone's like, how do you really pronounce it? And people are like trying to phonetically write it out. And it's crazy. It's like a total humdinger. But anyway, so my dad gets on there and he goes, I got the perfect solution. You just call it Shire sauce. Just Shire.
And so we've
Family
adopted
Shire.
that here at the Hot Plate Show. We are making some Shire sauce.
It already smells good.
We don't make Shire sauce.
Well, you know.
We use
You know
Shire
what I'm
sauce,
saying.
Roger.
You
We
know
use
what I'm
it.
saying. So
Oh,
you
that.
see, we've got the nice rings here.
My nose is stuffy.
Oh yeah.
It's going to get a little complicated with the
I'm
onion
just
ring
gonna watch
creation.
the oil.
Because what we want to do is the first thing we want to do is we want to get a cup and a quarter of
Do you need
flour.
a bowl for that?
No, because I'm going to punch you in the face with some knowledge right here. Because we've got, you basically are going to be dredging this through flour, and then you're going to turn the flour into kind of a batter, and then you're going to dredge it through again. You're going to let it dry on the rack, and then you're going to dredge it once more through breadcrumbs, and then you're going to put it in the oil.
All right.
This obviously will create a massive mess. But if you use one of these gallon-sized bags for your
Dredging.
flour, and then you just toss them in there and kind of do the little shake and bake action,
Shake and bake.
it gives you some, punching you in the face with some knowledge. But the first thing we need is about a cup and a quarter of this flour.
Oh, I got it.
Got our,
It's in here. I swear. There we are. There's a little one.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so that's about a cup and a quarter, so we're going to dump a couple of these in
How many
here.
bad boys we making?
That looks too big for a slider.
No, that's not perfect. We probably should have used.
See, and then you can just kind of
We
shake
don't
this
care
around.
what the onion rings Roger's doing. We'll
If
put
you've done
this
some
over
shake and
there.
bake chicken,
Probably should have.
you can just shake this thing around.
Should
and
we
it's
talk
totally
louder
golden.
than Roger?
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to say, Logan?
So see,
Roger's
there's
like,
your flour-coated little
Onion
guys
rings.
for right now.
Okay.
Little
We're just going to
guys.
set them off
Okay.
to the side because we're going to dredge them through some batter here in a little bit.
Hey, I have an idea, Roger, because
Yes.
I don't like onion rings.
I think we've done the worst thing possible because we've
Fried.
I think we should make cheese sticks.
Oh, God, okay.
Can we make cheese sticks? Can I be in charge of this one?
The show is called You Need Onion Rings.
You need onion rings.
But I need cheese sticks. I didn't do that on purpose.
See, now this is... This is why it's,
You guys, it just wouldn't open.
do you
What
normally...
do I do?
do you normally remove the...
Plastic? No.
Because I don't know nothing about the fried
One
cheese
molecule
things
away.
or whatever.
I'm glad I put all the oil in there.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't melt.
Well, no, and it's starting to smoke a little.
Where's the paper towels?
It's just right
You can't waste the
behind you
cheese
there?
sticks, can you?
No, I'm not wasting the cheese sticks. They're perfectly fine. They're just coated in oil.
There's like no fat to this burger here.
That was really exciting.
Well, no, and it's good. You know, the Jen Martin and maniacal cackling in the kitchen is never a good thing, and now we know why.
What? I wasn't cackling before the bag opened.
And
Are you making
I'm
batter?
about to do that.
Where is that fire extinguisher?
All right, so
It's over by Kira's desk. Okay.
what we're gonna do
Smart.
while we're waiting for the fire extinguisher to come back, we're gonna get our batter ready, and that's gonna require
Disgusting.
some milk and an egg.
Oh,
Did
there's
you
the.
dump all the flour out?
It's
I
in there.
wasn't done.
Well, be quick about it.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for the extinguisher anyway.
All right.
You're gonna
Right?
fry these too? Oh, never mind. There's a pan right there.
Okay, and we'll do like a normal one, and then we'll do one that's like in half.
You're gonna do about a cup of milk once Jen is done with the.
Sorry, I'm holding up the show.
We got all day.
I'm gonna use this. Okay. Dredge.
You enjoy that?
We can't find the string
I
cheese.
guarantee you, people are gonna go back and watch this, and my head's gonna be cut off. They're just gonna see my body.
You know, no, because you maybe.
This doesn't really stick to the cheese very well. Like the onions have some juice to them, but the cheese not really. This will be interesting. By the way, I did not tell Roger I was bringing cheese today.
No, she's kind of sneaky sometimes.
Well, you didn't tell me you didn't know how to make onion rings. So.
I don't really know how to make anything we've created on this show.
I know
so-
it's been exciting.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna put one egg into this flour,
That's all the cheese sticks you're making?
and then you're gonna toss some milk, about
Roger's
a
excited to
cup,
make
maybe 3/4 of
I'll
a
make
cup to a
more.
cup.
Oh, yeah, a whisk.
This isn't really what I wanted to use for this, but I will. And so you're just going to kind of turn this into a batter, mixing in the egg and the flour. We also are going to put in, at this point, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Oh my gosh, you are making some serious sliders over there.
Look at him roll, man.
Bigger go home.
This is why we needed Logan. Oh my gosh.
And the other,
Can you just be ready with that?
the other punching you in the face with knowledge when you're doing baking soda, check that little lip right there. Oh my gosh, there's way too much on there. You can just take it like that and just go like that. See that? That's some knowledge right there.
Well, I missed it. Where what lip?
Well, you know.
Just use your own lip and be like,
No.
and just scrape it off.
And then, Logan, can you hand me the salt? Or never mind, sorry. Yes, he's got an entire thing of
Let me grab
hamburger
it,
right
grab it
there.
with my mouth.
Okay.
And so we're also going to throw
Sick.
in a little bit of salt. No more than a teaspoon.
Okay. That was like a half a teaspoon.
You know.
You know. Okay.
All right,
baby
so
sliders.
we're looking,
Pretty doughy.
yeah, we want to add a little bit more milk to that. We want to make it a little more
Runny.
liquidy.
Gets exciting in here, people. Gets exciting.
So now we're going
No.
to take some of these little guys and
Oh, look at how fancy, Roger.
just,
It's not coated all the way.
I know. Put that in there.
These should just,
And then you're going to
like-
set them on a rack or some other device within which to
Oh,
let them drip a little bit more.
lordy.
I think I should be like the HPM supervisor.
I think we need
You
some.
kind of are today.
We need some.
And like many supervisors, you come in and you just cause a lot of
I'm like-
problems.
What's
I
that-
did
what's
not
that water?
mean for the cheese to go everywhere, okay? Everyone's
Have
going to
you
watch that
some
and they're going to know
water?
the truth that I was just trying to open the bag.
All right, so we're dredging those in there, getting them nice and coated.
Is that stuff ever gonna boil?
It's actually feeling like
yeah,
it's
do you,
probably good.
Do you want to know a trick for knowing if it's ready?
Water.
Dump some cheese in there.
Yeah, well, you can put anything in there, really.
I know.
Like, I could take this little bit of batter and try and get it off my finger. Or I could just dip my whole finger in there.
Nope, that was.
Don't do that.
But I'm going to take just a little bit of batter, and I'm going to plop it in there. Oh, see? It's frying. It's
Yep,
ready.
that's ready
That's
to go.
how you test it.
That is ready to go.
Okay.
Nice.
And it'll be super hot at first, but once the onion rings go in there, the temperature of the oil will actually cool down a little bit. So you'll see like lots of frying in the beginning, fry action in the oil. And as it dies down, as you're doing more onion rings, know that it's just, struggling to keep the temperature up.
Now, the piece de resistance is you got to throw your breadcrumbs in there.
You didn't do my cheese.
I haven't done your cheese because that's your biz. So now you want to take your drained
Got some water.
Take
little
this.
guy, your
Oh
little
yeah, you
onion
need
ring.
some. I think
Tap
Bellman
these-
went
yeah.
to get it. Yeah, okay.
Those looks like some good onion rings.
They are gonna.
I
be
think
good.
my cheese sticks look good.
And again, these are breadcrumbs here. There's all sorts of different kinds. I happen to buy the Italian flavored ones because that's super yummy. And you can see it. I'm just dredging them right through here. Also tapping them on the side here to get any extra pieces just to fall off because we don't want to get this all gooey. But
Roger, you want some
there's your first one.
dough? Look at how cute!
And you're just
Oh,
kind
it's
of,
frying really, really hot.
yeah, you're just going to kind of brown these guys. Maybe give them a flip real quick.
They're gonna be crunchy.
Yeah, well, and that's kind of the idea.
Okay.
Hey, you guys need me anymore?
Logan, you've been an angel. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Yeah, I turned it down
Yeah,
because it's a little hot.
Yeah.
If it browns that fast, your oil is too hot. So just turn it down a little bit.
Is that knowledge?
Pow!
Wow.
I just did that. I'm so cool. Roger, we're like burning them.
Well, they're working though.
Are they? It smells like onion rings.
Oh yeah. Are we gonna throw your cheese in there? Are you-
When it's cooled down, I don't want
You
to
don't-
kill my
don't wanna kill
cheese,
the
man. Okay, sliders.
That guy looks good there. That one. And of course, remember when you're taking these out of hot oil, oh my God, they are unbelievably hot, so do not eat them immediately.
Breadcrumbs on my cheese sticks. This looks yummy. Let's hope that it works.
Well, and actually, the interesting thing is Jen was really concerned because she had touched the hamburger meat,
With this
And
hand,
but in reality, we're dumping that sucker into this 375 degree oil.
good
so
point. Good
if for
point.
some reason there was some bacteria or something, that sucker would be killed in this hot oil.
You could probably just fry the burgers in there too, huh?
Oh my gosh, fried burgers.
An insane person from our audience has suggested that we stick the meat right into the oil. I would not recommend that. Excuse me for 1 second.
Roger's trying food on the show. Is it good?
Oh yeah,
Is it really?
yeah.
You and your onion rings. Hey, you're burning my cheese. You're not paying attention to my cheese, Roger. Roger, the cheese.
Oh, late cheese.
Oh my
You want it out of there?
Well, they're like burning.
My God, what is that monstrosity? And really, the name of the show is You Need Onion Rings.
You don't need
You need it.
Whatever. Watch this. Ready?
Oh, be careful with that.
Look at. Ooh, yum. It's kind of steaming hot.
Where's Riker? Haven't tasted.
The cheese tastes good. Okay.
So I've got little Roma tomatoes because they're small, just like our little sliders are. So we'll just cut the little
Look how
thin
beautiful
slice.
that cheese stick looks. That's the golden color you want, not burned.
But that's one of the issues with doing stuff with hot plates, right? Is you don't really have a temperature control. So
Right.
you notice how Jen turned it down earlier as we were going because
Because it was frying so.
It was
When
too
they
hot.
turn black in about 20 seconds, it's too hot.
Yep,
How's that for knowledge?
that is some serious knowledge
Yeah.
right there. So we're just gonna put our little guy on
Okay.
there, and I believe Logan wanted an onion ring on there. I'm afraid for my safety right now.
Why?
Yeah, I know that right there.
I don't
So
understand,
we're gonna
Roger.
put- with that, we're also gonna give him a little piece of tomato,
Where'd he go, by the way?
and then there's your little slider.
I have paper towels.
And then you'd have ketchup or whatever. If you want pickle, whatever, you put that on. So there's that guy.
Will you try our slider?
I
We need a
want to really
taster
bad.
so bad. Would you like a cheese stick as well?
Yes, I
Oh
want
my
everything
gosh!
fried.
See, she likes cheese sticks, Roger. I
Well,
told
and-
you it was a good idea.
You know,
doesn't like cheese sticks?
did we have ketchup?
You have to come in here.
Do we have ketchup?
Carefully.
Because there's no ketchup on this.
Oh,
Oh, she
No.
says that's okay. So you've got the onion rings, you got a slider, and you got the
killer.
cheese thing.
I'll try this cheese thing first.
And
Woo!
this is Kristen. She's the manager of the cafe, so she knows food. So let's see what she says.
It might be hot.
Yeah.
Mmm, cheesy.
Yes!
So good.
Yes!
Can I try all of them?
Try the onion ring, please.
All right. Mmm, onion ringy. Delicious. Try the slider. I hate eating.
Squish it, squish it. It helps.
Mmm,
Sliding.
slidery.
Slidery! Yay!
So
Is that a
good.
good thing?
I
All
love
right,
it.
Yay!
Kristen, thank you so
Thank
much.
you guys.
Look, Roger, look at this.
I see
Isn't that
that.
fun?
Yeah, that was the thing I didn't take into account. Was probably the need for.
You didn't get the cheese out yet, Roger.
No, I just can't. I can't figure it out.
I can't believe you're tearing this up. Like,
Well, it's defective packaging. It's
no! It's the user.
But Jen, I think we probably can keep cooking away, but I think we can sign off for now.
Yay, we're gonna sign off and try to clean this up.
I'm just excited that we didn't catch the oil on fire after we spilled it all over the open flame.
Oh my gosh.
We are
pretty epic.
seriously cooking these sliders, so we got to deal with that. But onion rings are awesome. Everyone needs onion rings.
And
Apparently,
cheese sticks.
the cheese sticks are also awesome. So
Yes.
some people need those. And
Yes.
then the sliders are a perfect thing to go with that. Let us know what you think about this. Try it at home. The lovely Jen Martin, America's sweetheart. I'm Roger. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.